Philip,
Hi.
what's your take on importing food versus buying from African store?
Well, this is my take. I think that a lot of us have this misconception that African stores just overcharge for a lot of things that they sell. And I don't think so. I think that there are definitely commercial overheads, right, that they have to deal with, things like tariffs or even like importation fee, inspection fee, and things like that, that really can maybe add to like the total cost of what they're selling. So I would say that African stores are not overcharging, in my opinion. So there are things that I would typically go to the African store for. So things like Gary, I always go to the African store. Things like malt, like certain heavy ingredient. And then things that I love, like, things that my mom would typically make for me, maybe like suya spice or kuli kuli, things like smoked fish, things that I'm a little bit more particular about. I like to bring them in just because then I know like the source of the food. So I would say that generally it depends on what I'm buying. I think that we kind of need to move away from the mentality of like, oh, African stores I just like taking advantage and overcharging for things. I think we need to understand that, businesses have overhead costs that we typically would not have to pay if we're bringing something in versus when they're bringing things in commercially.